Good morning, class 8, special class of mathematics. Today I am going to explain what is factorization of algebraic expression. So first you understand what are factors. Factors क्या होता है इसको समझना जरूरी है. And if you understand, so the same principle or process is used in algebra also. Suppose a number is, suppose 10. 10 is a product of two numbers, 5 and 2. If I ask you what are the numbers by which 10 is divisible, so you can say, sir, 5 and 2. Although all the numbers divisible by themselves and by 1. But except these two numbers, 5 and 2 are the numbers. This means these two are factors of 10. So factor का मतलब हुआ those terms which can divide the given terms. These are called factors of that term or number. Another example, suppose 6. If I ask you what are the factors of 6, you can say 2 and 3. So 2 is a factor of 6 and 3 is a factor of 6. In other words, you should understand that 6 is divisible by 2, 6 is also divisible by 3. So these are called factors. Now you come to this chapter, factorization of algebraic expression. Now different type of question, different types of process we have to use. ये क्वेश्चन पर डिपेंड करता है, क्वेश्चन कैसा है और उस तरह से उसको हम फैक्टराइज करते हैं. तो फैक्टराइज का मतलब समझ में आ गया, to write a term or algebraic expression in form of product. Now you see question number first of 6-8. 3x minus 12. Now you see, if you see very simple way, so there is no common. But if you factorize 12, then you will get 2 into 2 into 3. These are the factors of 12. Now first you have to learn factoid of a polynomial whose terms, common terms, monomial. Now can you tell me what is the common in these two expressions? So 3 is common. So you write 3 and here will be x and here will be 2 into 2. You will multiply. So these are the factors of 3x minus 12. And if you find the product, यदि इन दोनों का प्रोडक्ट निकालेंगे तो जो algebraic expression दिया है, you will get the same result. So product and factorization, यदि इसको समझना चाहें तो just opposite to each other, एक दूसरे का opposite. Product, you know very well, if we multiply algebraic expression to another algebraic expression, that is called product. And if you now you can understand this example. So 3 is a factor and other factor is x minus 4. So these are the two factors by which 3x minus 12 is divisible. So this is the factorization of question 1. Now you see question number 2. 28 c squared d squared minus 21 c squared d squared. Now you come to the common, you factorize the coefficients, you factorize the constant terms of these two algebraic expressions. So 28, 2 into 2 into 7, c square, also you can write c into c, and d square you can write d into d. This is the absolute factorization of this term. Similarly, factorization of 21, 3 into 7, c square means c into c, and to D. Now you see what are the common in this two. First of all, if the big numbers or many variables are given, we write in the simplest way, and it will be easy to choose the common terms in the given algebraic expression. Now you see 2 is here, but 2 is not here, not common. 7 is here, 7 is common. And now you come about the variables. C, 2C and 2C here also common, so C into C common. D, 2D and 1D here, so 1D will be common. So these are the common. 7 into C into C into D. And now you can divide this by this. So you will get 2 into 2, 4. And what 2C is taken here. 2D, you have taken 1D to 4D. And here will be 3, because 7 we have already taken as a common. 2C, and we have taken 2C common. 1D, 1. So these are the factors. Factors क्या हो गया? 7 C square, you multiply into 4D minus 3. Now if you want to verify, यदि इसको चेक करना चाहते हैं कि your solution is correct or not, तो इसको आप मल्टीप्लाई करके देख सकते हैं. 7 into 4, 28, C square into, no C square here, C square, D into D square. First term will be 28 C square D square. We have already 28 C square here. Now you multiply this by this. 7 3 are 21, C square D, C square D. So my dear, this is the method when a common polynomial, a monomial is common. Now you see the factorization of polynomial in which binomial is common. Now you see in the x into x minus 1 plus 2 into x minus 1. So this is the first term, this is the second term. What is common? Common is x minus 1. X minus 1 will be taken, and here will be x and here will be 2. These are the two factors. And if you multiply and if you simplify this, both the result will be same. So this is the factorization when binomial is common. Now you see in this question, question number 9, x plus 2 whole square. What is the meaning of this? X plus 2 whole square means you can write x plus 2 into x plus 2. You might have learned in the chapter square and cubes. If you multiply a term by itself, the product is called the square of the number or term. So x plus 2 whole square, we can write x plus 2 into x plus 2. And now you see the second. This is not equal. I want to check. So now I am checking this question number 9. So this is the factorization of given polynomial. Now you see question number 9, x plus 2 plus, this is plus, not equal. Now you see x plus 2 plus 5 into x plus 2. Now this is the first term and this is the second term. What is the common? X plus 2 is a common. X plus 2 here and 1 will be here, x plus 2 and plus 5. Because 5 is also here. So x plus 2 and 2, x plus 7. These are the factors of this given polynomial. So my students, today we are discussing about the factorization of algebraic expressions. Factorization, you must have found the factors of given numbers. So factors are those terms which divide the given numbers or algebraic expression. Since we are in algebra, so we will talk about algebraic terms. So first is to factorize a polynomial whose term is common term is monomial. I have already explained कि suppose 12 is a number, and if I ask you what are the factors of 12, you find the factors 2 into 2 into 3. These are the factors. These are the factors. These numbers can divide 12. So similarly, in algebra also, if the polynomials are given and if you have to factorize, this means you have to write in the form of product. So product and factorization. These two are opposite to each other. In factorization, we write the given polynomials in form of product. So I have explained already how can you factorize of a polynomial whose terms are common monomial factor. एक सिंगल टर्म. जैसे और भी एग्जाम्पल हम ले सकते हैं. सपोज 5x plus 10. 5 into x and plus 10 2 into 5. What is common? Common is 5. Single term, monomial. And here will be x and here will be 2. So these two are the factors of 5x plus 10. And if you find the product of these factors, you will get the given algebraic expression. So this method is very simple, and you can solve many questions of your book. And I have solved 6a a few questions and 6b also. So you will try to solve more questions of 6a and 6b. I would like to solve 6b, another question. Suppose p 6 minus p, and here minus 6 minus p. Now what is common? Common is 6 minus p. So binomial is common, 6 minus p, and in the other bracket this will be p, and here nothing is here, so it is understood. Here will be 1. 6 minus p, p minus 1. These are the factors of this given polynomial. So, two exercises I have explained. How can you factorize a polynomial, given polynomial, whose terms have common monomial, and how can you factorize a given polynomial if common is binomial. Monomial, binomial, trinomial, you must have studied. आप पढ़ चुके हैं. Single term, monomial, 2 terms, binomial, 3 terms, trinomial, like this. So this is the 6a and 6b. One question more, you can see. I explained 6a, but you will try to solve the question. Maybe a little bit change. Suppose question number 10. 10 pq minus 12 p square q. You have to factorize. This is binomial because you have 2 terms, 10 pq and 12 p square q. Now you factorize these two given polynomial. Factors of 10, 2 into 5 into p into q. And similarly 12, 2 into 2 into 3, p square means p into p and into q. Now if you do like this will be very easy to choose the common. Choose the common in constants and common in variables. So now first you see about the common. 2, 1, 2 common. 5 is here, 5 not here. So you cannot take 5 as a common, 5. Now come for variables, P, 1, 2P. So 1P will be common. And Q, 1Q, and here is 1Q. So Q is also common. So 2PQ is a common. And now you divide this term by common. So 2 into 2 divides 5 by 5. PQ, PQ. And this will be 6 P square. So 1P and Q will be common. So this is the factorization of this given polynomial. इसमें आप क्या देख रहे हैं कि first of all we have factorized the given polynomials in a simple way. Now you choose the common in coefficients. Constant term में common निकाल. If I ask you what is common in 10 and 12, so how can you say common means समझ में आ रहा है? Which number, which factor is common in both? So you can find 2 is common. Common means 10 and 12 both are divisible by 2. So 2 is common in constants, and in the variable 1p, 2p here. 1p will be common, 1q and 1q. 1q will be common, 2p is one factor. Now you divide each term by this common, and the term which you are getting obtained on dividing, that will be inside the bracket. So these are the factors, 2pq into 5 minus 6p. So this is the factorization chapter. So factorization of algebraic expression. So that's like factorization, just like number you have found. So you will try to solve 6a and 6b, and I am sure you can solve most of the questions. Thank you and have a nice day.